How long has it been since I started this damn journey? It feels like weeks, or maybe even months. Why then I started? It has lost all its purpose. And what is that noise? Let's check it out, or alternatively just go back to bed. Interact with E and run with Shift. Oh, okay. I'm so glad I'm standing on my bed. Okay, so I can pilot my little boat. That's marvelous. I can step out into the big wide world in order to examine it. Except I can't jump overboard and end it all, can I? Yes, I can. I can go and stand in the sea. Okay. Did somebody miss a memo? Because the sea ain't meant to be quite so solid. I get the distinct impression I weren't supposed to do this. Oh dear, I seem to have gotten myself a little bit stuck. Oh, I can't move anymore. Oh, I can just get my face pulled off by a maniac. Alright. Now what? There is more. Honest, there is. Am I in a prison? The prison bars? Everything hurts. What the hell was that? And where am I? I appear to be on some sort of a train track, or maybe a roller coaster ride. Okay. This is a little bizarre. Everything feels cold, and Phil doesn't get time to read all of the subtitles. Am I underwater? I might be. I have a bit of inertia. I move forward a little bit, and then I carry on moving for a moment. How is that possible? I also forgot to tell you what the name of the game was. It's called Submerged. Is that light? Well, technically everything that you see is light. You know, given that we only see things because light bounces off it, but never mind. I think I can see a train station, and hopefully not a train. Oh, hi again. Oh, okay. I wasn't expecting to be chased by a sentient lamppost. I think there is an exit to the right. Yes. Yes, yes. Okay, I feel like we could have just jumped over the fence. But whatever. What does that say? City Hall. Gather supplies. Oh, alright then, what does this say? Today our city drowned, but somehow we didn't. Most electrics do not work down here either. At least we have some streetlights to keep away the darkness. This whole situation is insane. We think we're underwater. The water itself feels so heavy that swimming seems impossible. At least I'm not alone in this. Maybe I will find more hints about this situation. Interesting. Could it be because of the pressure? Are we so far underwater that the pressure is causing this heaviness? But then the sea levels would have had to have risen so much for that pressure to be enough. Day 4. There are about 50 people who also drowned in this city. Everybody agreed to gather all rations in the city hall. At least we are not alone. Oh, I see. So that explains the messages on the walls in the corridor. It's very pretty, isn't it? For being sort of very sort of monochromal, even though it's sort of green and black rather than white and black. But it's done very, very nicely. What do we have here? Day 40. I got what were originally my supplies from the city hall while nobody was looking. Apparently there aren't enough people anymore to guard the city hall. I am barricading in my garage until help arrives. I see. So it seems as time went on, more and more people were dying. Okay. A, I'm getting a Calendar Man vibe, and B, I'm getting a big vibe off that episode of Star Trek where Sisko goes a bit bonkers. Right, I think it's day 87. I haven't left my garage in 3 weeks. I think I am alone. But how can this be? There was this little scribble at the bottom. A giant bang woke me up today, and I saw the ship sinking into the city hall. Maybe there are survivors. Okay, how is that a tiny little scribble? How do you fit that into a tiny little scribble? Please tell me, because it will make articulating myself in essays much easier in the future. Can I have this stuff? Supplies. Yes, indeed. Can I read any of the others? There are so many entries. It looks like the notes of a madman. Yeah. People who put papers, this many papers up on the wall are usually mad. I should emphasize the fact that, feels like the whole ground is shaking. Yes, I feel I should just clarify that you need to put up lots of paper on your wall to look mad, considering I put one up this morning. But we'll leave that. I feel I should be suspicious of these lampposts. What is happening? It's a marvellous oh, giddy aunt, not again. Me and my big mouth. Where's the city hall? That must surely be where I need to go. That's where the boat crashed, right? Is this where it came from? What? I think I can still hear it out there. Whatever that was. Well, I know now because it's eaten my patoot. Giddy aunt. Am I dead? No, the game's crashed. No, it hasn't. It's come back now. Okay. Giddy aunt. Okay, so... yes, so it's just spawned me just before that monster appears, right? So I think the lights aren't on now. Bizarre. Is this the city hall? No, this doesn't seem to be it. Okay, so that's blocked. That's just a load of rocks. And this doesn't lead anywhere, so where am I going? Because I'm not going back this way, am I? No, whoa, okay, maybe I am. Okay, did I need to escape from the monster first? Okay, when you go through a door, right, like you're travelling along, you open the door and then you sort of pass through it. You don't go up to a door, open the door, then turn around and come back out. Little physics lesson for you there. Don't want anybody saying that this channel isn't at least somewhat educational, in the sense that it teaches you all the things in life that you shouldn't know, rather than all of the rubbish you really ought to know. Okay, this is a little bizarre. Have I broken the game slightly? Or am I just missing what I'm supposed to be doing? Because I'm not seeing the city hall. These just look like apartment buildings. That's the only door I can find that looks vaguely door-like, and I definitely can't get through it. What? Looks like this way is closed. Yes, I saw that from 10 meters away, but you had to get much closer. Perhaps you're short-sighted. Perhaps I should be more empathetic about that. But I'm not going to. Yes, so again, you don't want to go back because you can hear that monster. So what am I to do with my life in general, and also in the game as well? Okay, so I'm beginning to understand slightly better about why I was caught. It seems that there are multiple enemies that also try to crush you. Okay, I wasn't... oh. This area was completely open. I just didn't realise it because it was a bit of a twit. Right, I see. So it seems the game did break completely. It wasn't just me being... well, it was me being dumb in the first place. It wasn't me being dumb in the second place. It was the game being slightly broken. Right, let me try that... oh, no, don't do this again. Right. Yeah, okay. So you go into the garage. That activates some of the street lights, which are then the lights that turn into the monsters. Right, so I think the problem is just because I ran away immediately, I didn't actually realise that any of the walls were closing in on me, so I just have to be a little bit quicker. should be able to get through here and maybe back to the City Hall without any issues. Not seeing a massive boat that's crashed into the City Hall. There's an accident. I'm starting to wonder whether the boat might be mine. But it seems like I have made it to the City Hall unmurdified. Marvellous. Hello, friend. Why do I get the distinct impression that you're dead? Because you are. Oh, whoop-de-doodle. This is it. My last hope has just died. Just a rusty, empty boat. I just can't anymore. I see. And yes, this is indeed my boat. Yes, quite. Oh. Is that that? Yes, it is. Well done, Felix. And Victor. Oh, perhaps relations due to the similarity of the surnames. Oh, that's that. Okay, that was admittedly not exactly how it was meant to be experienced, because I slightly and completely broke the game by trying to get back onto the train station when I was being chased by those Streetland monsters. And speaking of Streetland monsters, it is very nice to have an original bad guy rather than just some sort of weird, slightly screwed up humanoid bad guy, or some kind of stock thing, or some awfully overdone creepypasta thing. It is lovely to have a nice original bad guy, even if it is just a weird combination between a spider and a lamp. Yes, I like that. Just as ever, well, as has been happening recently, which is great. It's always nice to see things improve. Just enough story to make it interesting without too much in order to bog it down, and a nice little bit of spookiness. So, yes, that was Submerged. Thank you very much for joining me this evening, ladies and gentlemen. Look after each other, and good night.